No. We are the children of Israel. That is our nationality. Right? Christianity. Look at this. Man-made religions. All these stem from Catholicism. Look at the date. Baptist religion was made in 1608. Mormon religion was made in 1830. Seventh-day Adventist in 1863. Jehovah's Witness 1872. Pentecostal 1901. All these religious denomination was made when we was in slavery by our slave masters. This religion was never created to bring us to God. Never. They had never intended. There was no intention in them to carry us to God. Significance?
This is evidence that there was a wrong man.
Let's see something. Give me that. Matthew 24 and verse 4. Listen.
The book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 4. And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
First thing Christ telling them, beware, watch yourself. Take heed that no man fool you. Right? Read.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ.
Many shall come in his name, saying, I am Christ. So you see why is important the image of Christ. Because if many going to come and say that I am Christ, and then we out here thinking that he white or he Chinese or he Palestinians, so what would we do? We'll be waiting for a wrong person, so then the real Christ gonna come, but we're not gonna make him out. It's just like if you have two sons in Guyana, but they never meet you because they went over there, their mother went pregnant. Now she send them to meet you, but she tell them their father is a short Chinese guy with long hair. Now you sit down in the airport waiting, but they're going to pass you straight because they don't know you because they have the wrong description. So image is, because look at that, come and see that, pass wrong there. Look at one of the people that come and say there is Christ and don't deceive many, because every church you go into, you're going to meet that guy. His name is Caesar Borgia, the second son of Pope Alexander, the sixth of Rome. So he done doing what Christ said he was, what some people, read that again.
The book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many.
So it already started from since that time to now, because that image was brought during the Renaissance period, during slavery, when they was making us slave. They brought that image and they whipped us, beat us to accept it. 400 years later, everybody that born under the slavery, all they know is that guy as Christ. That is false. Now that is not the only thing we're preaching. That is part of it. We have to cast down that imagination. We must do it because Christ said we have to do it. Because if we don't do it, then our people going and grow up. Our children already deceived, going to think that is Christ, and they're going to be pulled up waiting for that man to come. Well, that man never going to come from the sky because that is not Christ. And then when the real Christ comes, they're going to reject him and then they're going to die.
So when the real Christ come?
When he going to come? No one knows. But he give us signs.
Coming back.
Yes, coming back because he was already and we crucified him.
Right.
So he's going to come back.
But you don't think Christians will recognize it? Because again, if you read the scriptures, describe the man, irrespective of what is in the church. We understand the function of the church. The church has used church as a function to enslave. We understand that.
Mm-hmm.
So people like myself that have gone to school will recognize that he was a fast. But the existence of Christ as is outlined in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
If you spend time on understanding and read the scriptures, you would know that one, that he was a brown.
Mm-hmm. So
when you go in churches in Washington and so you see black, you see they have the white one. But if you go down,
so if we know the image, why prolong the lie?
I don't think
Corinthians 11 and verse 4.
I don't think it's been prolonged. We are enlightened. Our generation is the enlightened generation.
So you mean to tell me, so we know better, but we still have the image up?
I agree with you. At some point, it needs to go down.
Not at some point, it needs to go down now. We have to cast down that imagination now.
However, I think important is that
You know what? Give me the one in
to
7:25.
accept that Christ as God.
Deuteronomy.
To live according to
Burn with fire.
according to his word is important as well. So, and I think it is most important to have people be completely at the life of Christ rather than focus solely on what he looked like. That is what I was saying.
Like I said,
Yes.
that is not all we teach.
Okay.
That is part of what we teach also, because we are commanded to cast them. Read it. Listen this.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 25.
Give me one of them.
The graven images.
Hey, bring one of them things.
The graven images of
The graven images
their gods
of their gods. Caesar Borgia is a god of the white man.
he burned with fire.
What we have to do with it?
Burned with fire.
No, keep it up.
Burned with fire.
No, leave it in the church so our children can see.
Burned with fire.
So we have to burn that with fire. We have to cast that down. That is a teacher of lies. We have to cast that down, my brother. Now listen something else. No, we are the children of Israel. That is our nationality, right? Christianity, look at this, man-made religions. All these stem from Catholicism. Look at the date. Baptist religion was made in 1608. Mormon religion was made in 1830. Seventh-day Adventist in 1863. Jehovah's Witness 1872. Pentecostal 1901. All these religious denomination was made when we was in slavery by our slave masters. This religion was never created to bring us to God. Never. They had never intended. There was no intention in them to carry us to God. Now the second thing, who gave them the authority to even have God's scriptures to give us? Look at what the scripture says. I can give you two scriptures. I can show you who the law, statute, and commandments was given to, right? And who the Most High asking, what have they to do with it in their hand? Read that. Give me that. Give me that first.
The book of Psalms chapter 15 and verse 16. But unto the wicked,
the other nations,
God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction?
So he asking Mr. John Smith and Joseph Smith and Ellen G. White and Charles Russell and Charles, who give you my law in your, what you do with my law in your hands, not to hate instruction that was never given to you. Let's see who it was given to.
That's right.
Read.
The book of Psalms chapter 147 and verse 19.
Bring it up.
He showeth his word unto Jacob.
He showed his word unto Jacob. Jacob is the man whose name was changed to Israel, who had 12 sons, which we descend from, because we are the descendants of the children of Israel, not spiritual Israel, the real kinsmen of the children of Israel. Read.
His statutes and his judgment unto Israel.
The statutes is how to perform the laws that is given, and the judgment is the punishment for breaking those laws. Who it was given to? The children of Israel. So how Mr. Edomite get it? Who give it to him? So now, knowing this, give me Amos 3.
Let's finish this.
He have not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise he the Lord.
So he have not dealt, so he have never given his laws to any other nation beside the 12 tribes of Israel. So if he never give his laws and commandment to any other nation beside the 12 tribes of Israel, how they get it? Who give it to them? How it reach in their hand? It have nothing to do with them. Nothing. So that means, if you even out here calling yourself a Christian, you have to withdraw yourself from that nonsense, from that crap, because that is not biblical.
From being a Christian?
Yes.
Why?
Because where in the Bible can we find that we must be aspire to become Christians?
But you said to me that Christ came.
Yes, Christ came.
It's from East, and we're talking about religion. When I say about Christian, I refer to religion. Hold on.
Let me ask.
You have pointed to various religions, religious sects.
Yes. You're not part of any religious sect.
I didn't talk about that. I said I am a Christian, so I believe in the fact.
So you're a follower of Christ.
That indeed.
Okay, let's see. Because they call the apostles Christians, but the apostles didn't call themselves Christians.
I don't know about religious sects.
Okay,
I don't believe in religion.
no problem. Let's see that. Give me that. You know what I want, right? Acts In Antioch, when they call them Christian.
The book of Acts, chapter 11, and verse 25. Then departed Barnabas to Tarshish for to seek Saul. And when he had found him, he brought him unto Antioch. And it came to pass that the whole year they assembled themselves with the church and taught much people. And the disciples were called Christians first at Antioch.
So they were called Christian because they was following Christ. They was Christ-like. But what did they identify themselves as? Let's see what Paul called himself. Give me Romans 11 and 1. Let's see what Paul called himself. Right?
The book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 1. I say then, have God cast away his people?
Question. Did God cast away his people? He's going to answer.
God forbid.
No. The people are still here. Read.
For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin.
So you see what Paul called himself? An Israelite from the seed of Abraham, from the tribe of Benjamin. So now they call them Christians. They never address themselves as Christians. We are the Israelites.
That's
so you have
right.
to accept that you are an Israelite, and the Israelite will give you a specific set of laws, a dietary law, a
That's
moral
right.
law, a civil law.
Read out.
So,
We even have a dress code.
and so so Christ coming to bring a new covenant is not relevant.
No, Christ didn't come to bring a... Let's see what Christ come and do. Let's see what Christ come and do. Because, so, why you saying Christ abolished the law?
He came and he, in fact, he addressed, if you read the scriptures, every New Testament, everything that Paul wrote is linked back to the Old Testament in some way.
Let's see. Give me Matthew first.
Yes.
Matthew 5:17. Christ out of Christ's mouth. Because none of the apostles wasn't greater than Christ.
That's correct.
Right? Read.
The book of Matthew chapter 5 and verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
So Christ said he didn't come and destroy the law. He come to fulfill what was written of him, that he would be killed and crucified and rise on the third day. He fulfilled that, right? Read.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass.
Are we seeing heaven? We not seeing heaven?
Oh, you know heaven.
That is heaven.
Oh, you know heaven up
Are we not still on the earth?
we on the earth.
Okay.
I don't know if heaven up there.
But where heaven is?
Well, hopefully we don't know. That's
No. Where heaven is?
Not in the sky, necessarily the sky. Christ rose.
Yes, Christ rose. That is a form of heaven also. Heaven could mean rulership.
No,
Heaven meaning the sky. Heaven could mean a state.
that's correct.
Right?
Okay.
Read.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
So heaven and earth is here. So all your laws have to be fulfilled. Read.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Right? Let's see the old and the new covenant. Give me that in Hebrews. Right? Oh, you know what? Give me Romans 9 first. Give me Romans 9. Start from 4, go down.
The book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 4. Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the law.
So the old and the new covenants is pertaining to who?
Israelites.
Yeah, that one. Read it again.
Who are Israelites,
Who are Israelites?
to whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory, and the covenants.
Covenants, both the old and new. So what you were saying about the covenants? You said Christ come with a new covenant for everybody. That's what you were saying?
Yeah. Because once Christ came, while as I said, while he transferred what is linked in the Old Testament, the Old Covenant, and the New Covenant. If you look at, for example, the 10 Commandments, Christ summarized it in the Golden Rule, and he says, "Love your neighbor as thyself." And if you look at them and you try to pull them out, you can get all the 10 Commandments that was given to Moses.
So are you aware?
So I'm not saying that he changed it. However, if you want to say, he more than made it new.
So are you aware there is a law, there is a statute that says do not shave off the corners of your beard, neither make baldness upon your head? Is that in the 10?
No,
Did he summarize that in the 10?
I don't think so.
But it still stands. Because he just said he did not come to abolish the law. So that means you still have to keep your beard.
Yeah, but you see my hair dropping off by itself. So
No, but if your hair dropping off by itself, that is one thing. But you look like your beard just started to grow back like you shaved it recently. So that is something else.
Nice chatting, guys.
Right? So here we're going on. At the end of the exercise, give me Baruch. Give me that in Baruch. 4 and 1, the Lord that endures forever. Right?
Yeah.
So let's understand something. The law, you still have to do it regardless. Even when Christ come and we're in heaven, we still have to keep the laws. The laws endure forever. It doesn't end. Read.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
So you see what's going on? So the law is there to keep us alive. So not because sentence towards the evil work is not speedily executed, that means we haven't got to keep the law, because back in the days you broke the law, you did one time. But now we're under grace. But grace is supposed to teach you to be godly. So we still have to keep the law. In the faith of Christ.
Yeah, but remember, you not, again, even if Christ summarized 10 commandments, right, in 2, you can still get the 10 out of it and more.
Yeah, because if you love your neighbor as yourself, you're not going to kill him. If you love your neighbor as yourself, you're not going to covet his wife.
Right, so I'm taking that.
If you love your neighbor as yourself, you're not going to steal from him.
So you see, the new covenant is still linked to the old law that we had. That's all I said.
But that's all you were saying.
That's all I said.
Well, we agree, because the law endures forever. You still have to keep it.
That's what I said.
So with that being said,
the new covenant, but the new covenant is directly linked to the old.
Yeah, because we didn't change.
That's correct.
And both the old and the new covenant are for the children of Israel, which you are.
That's correct.
So the point is this: you have to accept it. So now you're supposed to be having fringes on your clothes. You know what is fringes? Yes. Let's get that for 1538. Numbers 1538. Let's read that fast. Right?
About 2 minutes. Sorry.
Yeah, but we can give you like 2 more scriptures.
Okay.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel,
That is you. We're speaking to you, the children of Israel.
and bid them that they make them fringes
Fringes,
in the borders of their garments
borders of your garments.
throughout their generations.
What?
Throughout their generations.
Only back then.
Throughout their generations.
So from that time, you have kids?
Yes.
So throughout your generation, whether they hear, whether they oversee, wherever they be, you have to teach it them, and you have to teach by example. So when they see you with it, they go say, but daddy, what is that? And you can explain to them, then they go, no, they have to keep it too. Read.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
See the blue? Baby blue, light blue, deep blue, a ribbon of blue. Once it's blue. Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that he may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
Wait therefore again, to remember, look upon it and remember the commandments of the Lord. So now if you have to do throughout your generation, that many commandments definitely not done, because your generation doesn't end until Christ comes. Right? Read.
And do them.
And do, not just look upon and remember, but do them too. Read.
And that he seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which he used to go a whoring.
Right? So that is what the fringe is for. So you, as an Israelite, you're supposed to wear fringes. You're supposed to keep your beard. You can groom yourself. You can lower it down, but it has to be there. Because you can see this handsome young man there? His beard is not that long, but it's there. So me, I grow what I can.
So I should literally more.
Yes, leave it grow and don't shave it bald. Don't shave the corners of it. We said 2 scriptures. Let me give you the last
I
one.
stopped shaving it already.
Leviticus.
Yeah, I don't take it out. I keep it, but I
Listen, Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
So you see, neither shall they shave off the corner. So you're not supposed to take out the corner. So you don't take out the corner and leave the goatee, because that is still a violation. You understand?
Yeah, that's true.
So what you say your name was, bro? Reggie. Nice talking to you. Hope we see you again. We are the back of our flyer. We have an email address at the back there. You can reach out to us. We can have a conversation. You know, if you want to get to learn more. You understand? So that's what we're up for. It's all for our people. That's why we're out here.
Well, it's a good conversation.
Yeah, and it could be continued. There's lots more we could talk about. But of course.
Well, you know what I think when I stood over there, I heard the scripture and I heard condemnation. I don't necessarily think if we were to catch people that you condemn them, you teach them this kind of.
Listen this. Maybe didn't.
That's why when I heard you say shit, I looked.
Yes.
I was
Because sometimes we just say them things on purpose to make people look. Because the thing is now, condemnation is me telling you, you're going to hell. That is me condemning you. I cannot do that because I don't decide where you go or where you not go. What I do have to do is this. Isaiah 58 and 1. Look at what. Give me one in Ezekiel, son of man. Look at what we're doing. That is not condemnation. That is
sensitization.
Yes. That is opening your eyes to what is right from what is wrong. Read.
Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
So we are the watchmen unto the house of Israel. So we like security. We're watching for your souls. Read.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
So we are giving our people warning from God. Because everything we read, we coming from the Bible. So we are warning you from God. Read.
When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
So if we see our people in wickedness and refuse to warn them, when God said they will die, if they continue in that way, they're still going to die if they don't stop. But then he's going to require their blood at our hand. So we're cleaning our hand by making you beware of the information. So after whatever you do, if it is not entirely up to you, or your blood is not going to be upon me. Listen then.
Yet, if thou warn the wicked,
so like what we're doing now, we're warning them, man. We're warning our people.
And he turn not from his wickedness.
Let's say he don't give a damn about what we say. He continue to go and revel in this carnival and smoke his drugs, sell drugs, do whatever he want to do. Read.
Nor from his wicked way. He shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul.
So if he continue, he's still going there. But my hand clean. So I did my job. Right? So that's what we're doing. You see? So we're not out here to condemn our people. We don't have no authority to condemn nobody.